Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, today is September the 21st and I'm out to haul off some old branches here. They were cut down last year. The customer asked me if I could haul them off for. In fact, well, I cut them down last year for her, but she didn't want to get them hauled off then. So, yeah, she got the money now and she wants me to haul them off. So let me give you a view of it. As you can see, she wants me to haul off all these old branches here. And what those branches came from was, it was a tree over here, big old tree right here. It had a lot of limbs and branches and everything in it. It was just leaning over, it was taking over the yard. So she asked me if I could cut it down, which I cut it down for no charge. I was just helping her out. But she wanted me to see about hauling this all off for her. So I'm gonna haul that off. And she wanted me to get this old doghouse out of here. As you can see, I'm gonna have to haul the doghouse off. And she wanted me to take that picnic table, haul it off too. So this here's what I'm gonna take care of. I'm gonna see if I can get this all hauled off here. So get this, pick this up and haul it all off. See if I can get that out of here. So I'm gonna see if I can get all these big old branches out of here. That's gonna take me some time, but I'll get it out of here, y'all. This here is just one of my assignments for today. But I've been quite busy, just working a lot, 7 days a week, trying to catch up with all my lawn care projects due to all this rain. It's just raining every week. It looked like it would dry up and then it rain again, then it dry up and then it rain again. So it's been keeping me pretty busy here. And I tell you, it's been a tough year here. I know we're right in September, but hey, October's almost here. So I'm trying to see if I can well, make all I can while the weather is good, because I know next month everything's going to really start getting slow. Then it's going to be a lot of leaves dropping between October and November, and then it's going to get a little cooler and the grass is not going to be growing as much. It's growing right now because it's hot, but I never know. Some years this grass will grow all the way into December, just depending on the weather. Well, we never know. Unless we get a cool front, then that's going to slow it down. So just don't know how the weather's going to be though, or what's going to happen. But meanwhile, I've been working, y'all. And I hope everybody else is out there been working, having a good lawn care season there. Because it's been tough. You know, when it rains, you're not able to work. And I know in other parts of the state, you know, due to the weather and snow and all, that puts those guys in it's a hard times, not able to do anything until that snow goes away. And then I don't know if they get a long season to get out there and do any lawn care work. But here you get a lot of rain, and that gets you, well, that gets you behind a lot. You know, I've had probably about 2 weeks downtime, and so far I've been pretty busy after that, just off and on. And that runs me over and working 7 days a week. Not that I want to work on no weekends, I don't want to work on Sundays, but due to the way the weather is, you got to do what you got to do when you're in this kind of business. I would love to just be taking off and going places and having some fun, but don't work that way in lawn care. You have to work 7 days, you just have to work 7 days, because you know the season is going to end, and when it ends, you won't have that much work to do. You have a lot of free time to well, go do some other stuff maybe, if you had a good season. But if not, you're gonna be scrounging, looking for other work, other stuff to do, to try to make ends meet, to bring you through. It's tough. But anyway, y'all, I'm just up here rambling on. I'm finna get busy and see if I can get my trailer loaded with this debris that's back there. I'll give you a view of it after I get it all loaded up, and well, once I get it loaded up, then I'm gonna haul it all off. Now, this little job here, not a lot of money in it, but like again, I'm just helping the customer out, you know. And it's kind of one of these things. We work in favors. The customer helped me out, and I helped them out, because she has brung me in some good referrals and made some good money out of them. So it's kind of one of those things, hand in hand. You know, you help me, I'll help you. So that's kind of the way I work. You know, a hand in hand deal. You help me, I might have been going through some hard times and might not have been making that much. They might know somebody that needs some, or somebody had mentioned something to her and she referred me to them, and that helped me out. And that's kind of the way it is. That's the whole thing with the social media. Somebody's helping somebody, just networking, because there's hard times out there. A lot of times people don't understand about social media and how it works. They just get on there and they'll type in some kind of crazy comment, and I'm like, man, are you trying to make it, or what are you trying to do? You know, come on. You can get all the information in the world that can help you, but if you tee the wrong person off, they won't help you or not share anything with you, you know. And that's just the way it is. You know, you can't make it alone in this world. You gotta help somebody, because somebody's gonna help somebody, and that's what it's about. It's a hand in hand, networking, and that's what it takes nowadays. It takes a lot of networking. And I read a lot of those comments, and I noticed where some guy said, I guess it was in reference to some property that I cleaned up. And they were like, oh, well, I would have bidded 800, and what world am I living in? Well, there we go again. You can go out there and bid high and don't get no work. You can give all them high bids you want to, don't get no work. Now, I approached the customer on that property, and I had a talk with them, and I said, well, you know, I know you've had some other people come out. What did they bid? 800, 1200. So I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, that is a lot of work, and it does take money to work. How much of this work are you willing to do, to come in to play with me on? I say, I need to make some money, you need to get the work done, and you're telling me you don't have any money. How much money are you willing to spend to get this done? Because I gotta cover my time and my costs and my equipment. I need to make some money. I said, we can work out some deals, you know, a hand in hand. I'm gonna make some money out of this. And that's kind of the way that works, you know. Sometimes you can write up a bunch of bids and put them out there and don't get nothing. But if you know how to play the game, you can make a lot of money in a hand in hand. And just on that one, the lady explained to me that she had 2 daughters at home with their son-in-law, and she was taking care of them, and they wasn't working, and everything is up on her. And she had that property between her and her husband, and they had everything going, but when he passed, they didn't have the money. So therefore, you know, they had to work out something and try to make ends meet. How y'all doing? Speaking to the neighbors over there, you know them. So they had to work out something to make ends meet and help their kids. So a lot of times you run into that, and a lot of times when people look at my videos and they see me working on stuff and thinking I'm lowballing it, I'm not lowballing. I'm just working within a range for the customer. Customer one's gonna lowball it. Like I tell them, it takes money to make anything move, and if you ain't making no money, you know, what are you doing? And the customer is real aware of it, and they say, yeah, you're right, Curtis, it does take some money, and I know I'd like to pay more, but I can't, and I don't have it. I'll just be honest with you. This is all I got. I'm trying to work within what I have. And I say, I understand. It's tight out here. And I run into that a lot, y'all. A lot of people on welfare, food stamps, all of that. But some people, you know, when I share these videos, they're looking at it and telling me what they would bid. You can bid. You're going to be in that welfare line with them bidding that. You better find out what kind of money they're willing to pay. Now, I'm going to get the job. I'm going to get the work because I'm going to work in a range. And I said, well, you know, you're working in a range. So, well, we can get this much done for that. And when you get a little bit more money, then we can get this done for that. Okay. That way, I got a little steady income coming in. And they're getting what they want done. That way, you know, it'll still work out to be about 800 or more. But you got to play the game. You got to know what you're doing. Don't jump to conclusions that, oh, well, I can put a bid out. What world are you living in? I'm living in the same world you're living in. It's just that you just don't know how to play the game, baby. Life is a game. You got to know how to play. And if you don't know how to play the game, you're going to lose. So you got to know how to make some money, how to keep some money coming in. A lot of times, it's tough times. You got a bad economy. I mean, people losing their homes, cars, jobs. People lay you off in a heartbeat. Well, you don't want that to happen to you. But you better learn how to play the game where it's better to have something coming in than nothing coming in. So sometimes you may have to bend a little bit. But then on some things, you know, you don't bend that much, you know. But you're going to work it in your favor. You're just going to work all day for nothing. You got to work for something. And that's what it's about, working and coming in to play on some of these jobs. It's like some of these lawns, they're not even worth driving across town for, you know, $25, $30. I just tell people, you know, hey, normally it's going to be 35 or 40 depending on the yard and how many yards I have over there. I'm not going to drive way across town just for no little bit of yard. I know you recommended me, and well, I said nope, there's no money in there. So you got to work around obstacles to make things work for you. You know, what may work for me may not work for you. So you got to figure out what's going to work for you and try it and see if it works. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But see, a lot of people saying, what world are you in? I'm in the same world you in, baby. So remember that. It's just where it works different in different places. This is Texas. Whatever state you in, it may not work. What you trying to get me to do in Texas, it won't work here. You know, it may work in your state, but I know what I'm dealing with down here. See, I read these comments and I see all of them and I see what y'all saying, but you got to realize where I'm working at. I'm dealing with people in Texas, not in another state. This is Texas. So remember that. A big, long star state, Texas. Well, anyway, y'all, let me get this finished. Let me go and load this trailer up and get this hauled off. And then maybe I can ramble a little bit more on some more stuff out here. But just stay tuned. Let me get busy. Okay, everyone, I'm back after picking up all that debris from the back there. As you can see, I got my trailer loaded with all that debris from in the back. I picked it all up, got it all up there. There's a lot of stuff back there from that old tree there. As you can see, got the trailer pretty loaded with that. As you can see, I was able to get it all cleaned up. I'll give you a view of it in the back here. This is the way everything looks now after getting all of that old them old branches up and removing the doghouse and removing the picnic table from over there. As you can see, I was able to get all that all cleaned up and everything loaded onto my trailer. So I got all that taken care of, and also I gave a quote on fixing the fence, and they gave me the go ahead and get the parts and start working on the fence there. So that's another job that I'm gonna be working on. I'm gonna fix this fence back here. I'll probably do that next week there. These are some of the things that I pick up around this time when things start to get slow and, you know, grass is not growing, so you kick over into something else. I'll do a little fence work here and there, and you know, that helps me through the season. You know, like I say, it's gonna start getting slow here, so I'm just picking up other little jobs. I got that fence job. Also, I have some other little fence jobs I could go and do and repair, and some other little handyman work that I do off and on and helping people. But that's how you survive in your lawn care business. You have to pick up in and odd jobs when things get slow. You have to switch over and do something else to survive. You know, can't just rely on just mowing lawns. You have to switch over and do some other things, you know, for surviving. If the grass ain't growing, hey, they may need some repairs. Sometimes they may need the house painted, you know, house power washed. You know, a lot of other little jobs you can pick up and do to make do until the season starts back up again. But anyway, y'all, I was just sharing that with you. I'm out here busy. I'm finna go and unload my trailer now, and then once I get the trailer unloaded, I think I got about 4 or 5 yards to mow, so I'm gonna go and do that. But anyway, I'm just sharing this part with you, and if I get a chance, I'll share that with you. But meanwhile, y'all take care. I'm out of here. Bye.